Nachdem wir sehr unfein abgewürgt wurden, will ich mal sagen, geht es einfach mal direkt weiter. Mit Is Monstrum Nox. Ja, Seite verlassen, scheiß drauf. So, Sekunde. Muss hier eben die Einstellung wieder. Is Monstrum Nox 9. Wir sind immer noch an dem Ufer und haben diesen komischen Vitrejan is spirit is of E. The spirit of a lovely Loire river more behind les grands.
Now, bring your rightfully earned treasure to your hideout and take good care of me.
In? The hell? The spirit of a river is a salamander? An axolotl, to be more precise. That's not really the issue here. What exactly is going on here? I've seen it come up in mythological works here and there, but never once did I expect it to actually be real. You introduce yourself and ask Mobian if he knows about the monstrums. Be sure you are children that have been blessed with gifts, yet cursed as warriors. Through the waters I see, all for I exist to oversee the cycles that sustain this island, this land. We could use a wise advisor. What kind of things are we supposed to learn from a salamander? I guess that depends on whatever he really is. One is the one spoken of in legend. I'm not one to judge either way. If Adol thinks as such, why not bring him back with us for now? Maybe we'll have to ask Shanti how he feels about keeping pets through. Ah, oh Michelle, Michelle, I'd hoped the lovely mademoiselle would carry me back. But this will do this fine. Just fine. Okay, and so you brought back to the dandelion this strange creature claiming itself to be the spirit of a Loire river. Magnifique! This will do nicely. I would have preferred a gold verse, but I will make an exception for my friends. I'm glad it pleased you, monsieur. Any friend of a monstrums is welcome at the dandelion, so make yourself at home. Oui, a most hospitable welcome. But if I'm not mistaken, you are all very busy, no? It would be rude of me, as a guest of your new pet, to be noticing nothing more than decor. Yes, I have a beautiful idea. You have use for the items that beast very often carries. I, Moribund, can find these items for you, and you will buy them from me. How are you going to get them? I'm a very mysterious spirit with mysterious powers. The great Montbrillon can do this, that, voila, I can go anywhere with water instantly. Now move along and let me work my Magie. Alles klar, Mobians Shop. Und er will uns assisten im Grimwald Nox. Was hat denn der so? Mobimart. Oh, wow. Der hat alles. Der hat fucking alles. Geil. Der ist zwar ziemlich teuer, aber scheiß drauf. Der hat fucking alles. Das ist ja der beste Charakter, den wir je gefunden haben. Meine Güte. Enhanced Ridicule. Relic Bones brauchen wir noch 2. Einen noch. Das ist ja super! Das hat sich gelohnt, ey. So, Relic bauen. Hat er noch ein Relic? Da. Ist nicht ganz so günstig, aber ist super. Es ist richtig super. So. Musketier haben wir jetzt auch komplett voll. Ja, wir haben alles. So, Gift. Noch die Gifts abgeben. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, this is from Asteria. That's right. Balduc has trade relations with Asteria, doesn't it? Takes me back, that's where we met 7 years ago. We saw Raba in Canaan, but I'm curious to see how Gorban and the others are holding up. Let's send them a letter. I wonder how the village are doing. Let's send them a letter. Good idea. It's been a while since we had the luxury of sending letters. Balduc postal service is top notch. It's probably arrived fairly quick. I also wonder if that girl who saved you is doing alright. Haha, we were talking about old times all day if we don't stop now. Anyway, now we've got this apple to snack on when we get a break. We can continue our trip down memory lane then. Sehr schön. Gift the 5 dragons. You give Jules the folklore book of 5 dragons as a present. This book is about the 5 dragons of Altago. Thanks at all. I promise I'll take care of it. I mostly have access to academic books, but these are books I prefer. By the way, Adol, have you ever been to Altago? I battled those very 5 dragons. I know the princes and elders of the 5 tribes. I battled those very 5 dragons. Wait, the legendary dragons worshipped by the 5 tribes of Altago? You're remarkably insouciant for being the one who defeated the legendary dragons.
Honestly.
I guess that's what makes you famous.
Hey.
If you don't mind, would you tell me more about it? Wouldn't want to miss any of Adol the Red stories told from none other than himself. You recounted the tale of Altago, the tales of Altago that transpired a year ago. Dogi joined in on storytelling midway through with his own revision and animations. Sehr schön. You gave Saradi the Mandragora root as a present. A Mandragora root? Now, where did you get your hands on a find like this? This plant being used to time-honored ingredient in secret remedies for age. With this, I could even brew up a love potion to put its drinker under my spell. Then I could just have you bring me as many treasures as you see fit. This was a mistake. You can really do that? Don't forget, I am still a doctor, even if it is just a sidekick. Still, this Mandragora brings back all sorts of memories for me. I used to use them all the time back in my hometown. Oh, I never told you, did I? I hail from the nomadic people from afar. We're few in number, fewer in funds. It took all we had to eke out the meager living selling herbs and healing rituals. I bet you might enjoy a life like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Adventure? As for me, I had my fill of destination I wanted out pronto, so here am I am, thinking back on it through the medicinal arts I learned then have come in handy. No one expects their friendly physician to be a master thief in secret, after all. It does cover my travel expenses, but lifting pocket money of injured brutes never hurts. It's always money with you. You shouldn't steal. It's always money with you, huh? Oh, why shouldn't it be? Money runs the world, after all. Or haven't you heard? From the perspective, you're the oddball for adventuring with nothing in return. In any case, I gladly take this little root off your hands. Now, shall I sell it for a fortune? Or brew up? Or addle and Ticer? Decisions. Decisions. I left thinking I would never return and that I would not be welcomed back. Then you people dragged me back here against my will. I don't know what I think anymore. I just need to sit down and reconsider my life.
Have a moment. Let's...
Ah, okay, jetzt habe ich schon gemacht, genau. Da habe ich nämlich den Mantel von bekommen. So, dann gehen wir nochmal hier hoch. Good to see you, Adol. I hope I'm not intruding. I wasn't expecting you exactly. What do you with the pleasure of you are for business? No, I'm not working. I simply wanted to check up on my sister. How's your flower shop doing? I trust you're putting forth your best effort. Yeah. I am. It's been turning a profit since the last time you were there. And we now have flowers coming in from all over the world. I've been meaning the secure promotional deal with daily necessities to complement the flowers. I see. You really have been working hard. You matured. Krisha. Father would be just as proud of you as I am. Flower hat pin. You gave Krisha the flower hat pin as a present. Huh? For me? Can I really have this? I thought it would suit you. Really? I'm so happy. Thank you so much. It's cute, but so sophisticated too. Maybe I should start wearing more sophisticated clothes. Carla usually picks my clothes for me, but I think I can find my own this time. Krisha, wait! Yufa? Shantae? I'm so sorry, sweetie, but we couldn't help but overhear. You intend on finding a matching outfit with that pin Adol darling gave you? Is that correct? You know what this calls for? A shopping trip! I know just the outfits that would look gorgeous on you, Krisha. And I'll be here for offer my consultant service free of charge, of course. Nobody knows fashion better than Shantae. Hey, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go, the three of us. Well, make your jaw drop, Adol darling. Oh geil, jetzt können wir die ihr geben. Das ist ja nice. Flower Hat Pin. Oh, toll. Trägt sie jetzt sogar. Sehr schön. Hier gab es aber auch noch was. Ich wollte noch eben die Rapidity Screw reporten. So. Spirit Elixir, ja, ist nice. Was hätten wir? Okay. Equipment around. Habe ich ja soweit alles gemacht. Da gibt es jetzt nichts mehr zu kaufen. Consumable around. Coffee beans. Are these coffee beans from Afroka? These are Professor Vallon's favorite. I've never been able to get my hands on these. Thank you so much, Adol. Wow, they smell marvelous. The aroma reminds me when I first met Vallon. On that day he found me, he served me coffee that just like this. How did you two meet? Actually, I don't think I've ever told anyone about the story. It was 3 years ago when we met. I had just left my home in the country in search of a work in Balduke. I was traveling in a carriage and all of a sudden my vision turned dark. It was as if a terrible veil was drawn over my eyes, blinding me. When I opened my eyes, still dazed, the world was painted in a deep blood red. The monstrosities of a grim world Nox have haunted me ever since. No matter how hard I tried to ignore it, I couldn't. I almost gave up. Then 3 years ago the professor found me and gave me this mask. He told me he had discovered it studying some ruins and that it could ward away evil spirits. Supposedly it was an artifact for the ancient Norse civilization. He was kind enough to give me work too. He did much more than save my life. Moment mal, ist das die Maske, die steinerne Maske? He sounds like more than just a friend to you.
What?
Our relationship, I mean, our friendship is platonic, really. I'm making a fool out of myself now, aren't I? It's just hard for me to describe how thankful I am to him. I make some coffee out of these. Maybe it'll remind me of those fond memories. Thank you again, Adol. Professor Villon has summoned me. He told me he had completed preparations for a ritual to harvest the certain tree nut. Would you be interested in joining us at all? Auf jeden Fall. Also es ist eine Nebenquest. Interessant. Also eine Affinity Quest.
Now then, the ritual has been completed according to the Norse scriptures. You may pick one of the nuts now, Silhouette.
Yes, Professor.
Silhouette picked one of the nuts from the tree.
It's finally happening.
That's right. We must place our utmost faith in the ancient Norse tradition.
You'll be able to remove your mask soon?
Yes. I just need to have faith and trust in the Professor. I am very eager to be free of this mask. It's quite heavy. Okay. It tastes like grass.
Never mind the taste. Have your eyes been healed?
I don't feel any different. Let me try removing my mask. It's
Aww.
so amazing, Professor! The sky and the trees. Oh, it's all so vibrant and colorful.
Thank the gods! It's a success! Oh, we finally did it, Silhouette!
Yes, we did, Professor. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen the world for how it truly is. I never imagined it would be this beautiful.
You won't need that mask anymore.
You're right, Adol. I can finally be free of this heavy mask.
I'm glad all that research into the ancient Norse customs paid off. It seems my hypothesis was accurate. You are a descendant of Norse oracles. We succeeded in suppressing their extraordinary power residing within you.
Oh, I don't really understand all that complicated history stuff. All I know is that it wouldn't have been possible without you both. Huh? That's odd. Everything's turning red again. Adol, watch out! Behind you! Phew. Good work, Adol. Professor, what does this mean? My eyes, they're back to how they were.
It appears as though the effects of the nut were only temporary. I failed. I should not have been so quick to assume success. I have no other leads from the scriptures aside from this. I'm terribly sorry, Silhouette.
You don't need to be, Professor. You've already done so much for me. We know that these nuts work. I can just eat one if I ever feel like taking off my mask. So, don't get down on yourself, okay?
Your kindness is enough to give anyone comfort, Silhouette. But I will find a way to cure you for good. Our next plan requires you, Adel, to annihilate all the Lemuries right away.
I'm sure Adel would have already done so if it were that simple.
You do have a point.
But it makes me happy that you're working so hard for me, Professor. It's true that if all the Lemuries went away, nobody would have to fight them anymore. And if there was even the slightest chance that were possible, I'm sure that you would be the one who could do it, Adel. So, I'm going to do my best to keep helping you.
Aww. Sweet. So sweet. Okay. A world yet unseen. He listened eager to Adel's tales of Altago, eyes filling with boundless curiosity for the outside world. Bis denn? Demasked eventually. The folk remedy neither lasted long nor cured her condition. She and Adel decided to search anew for another solution. Hail from the dispute people. Ja, okay. Alles klar, dann würde ich sagen, haben wir das hier erstmal geschafft. Hier alles soweit erledigt. Aber was auf jeden Fall gleich noch kommt, nach der kurzen Pause, ist Zerschlagung des nächsten Miasmas, das hier auf uns wartet. Hier wird es dann gleich wieder spannend. Also, liebe Leute, frohes Schaffen, frohes Sein, bis gleich, haut rein, euer Silvarius, be right back. Au! And outer.